Hi everybody and welcome to Crown and Anchor Elevated Living. My name is Pierce Ivan and I am one of the proud owners of this beautiful boutique store here in this town, and I gotta tell you, I can't thank you enough for this opportunity. It is predominantly still women over the age of 45 to 50. This is a demographic that really resonates with the clothes that we bring into the store, and it's because this demographic, I'm always surprised that they know exactly who they are and what they want when they walk in here. The fact that they're looking for comfort at this stage of their life. They don't mind paying a little bit more money for it, and linen is one of those materials that and fabrics that breathes really well as cotton, but they absolutely have told me, Pierce, keep bringing this in, this is what we're looking for.
What are they like as a shopper?
Oh man, they're fantastic. Because they tell me exactly, they know who they are, and they tell me exactly what they're looking for. Now, there are times that I get an opportunity to pull a few items, stick them in the change room for them, and say, listen, let me try this on. But literally, it's as long as I'm being honest with them, I think that's what resonates with that demographic the most, is because you can have the most confident woman walk in here and she still may be looking for a little bit of guidance, and I absolutely love being able to provide that service.
And what are they like as community members? Is that demographic singled out in any way in your mind?
Only in the sense that they really are the driving force for getting things done in this town. Not only are they volunteering on council, they're attending meetings, they're fundraising at activities, they're showing up as our customers here in the store, so they're really helping drive that economic engine, if you will.
Now, I know that you carry a lot of locally made items, and you've made a point of also supporting a lot of mompreneurs as well as senior entrepreneurs, many of them women. Your fair trade stuff, you carry a lot of fair trade stuff, a lot of natural health stuff. Is that important to the shopper that is a woman over 50?
You know what, the women tend to resonate really well and respond really well to products that I have pointed out that we carry here in the store that are made locally. I think it's important, especially when it comes to our self-care products. I love to point out that we try to bring in as much locally sourced as possible. Women have told me how wonderful it is to find a place here in Annapolis Royal that has this kind of selection, and they're not going to find anywhere else. Especially women over 50 who, when you look around the store, the style of clothing is for a little bit more of, say, an affluent person who doesn't mind still spending a little bit more on quality products. And when they're looking around the store, the number one comment we always get is how beautifully curated it is. And I'm always surprised at that word, and I gotta tell you, it's because the space isn't very large at all. This is a converted school bus garage, and we had to be really careful as to what we were gonna bring in and the quantity of clothes that we were gonna bring in. And some of the comments that we heard from some of our clients is that it was important that we brought in natural fibers, because we go around and we touch and we feel a lot of things, and that seems to have resonated with women over 50 because they've come to the point in their life that they like to share with me that they have so many things in their closet, but they want to pare down and they want to invest in beautiful feeling clothes, clothes that fit well as feel really good and breathe well. And we're in the midst of July right now, and it's hot, and so they want clothes that feel really, really good, and we carry that. So
Now, when you design your store and lay things out and create an atmosphere, which you really do here, what are some of the things you do with the over 50 woman in mind?
well, honestly, I think it's about atmosphere. You want to set the tone. So when somebody's walking in, they're going to hear a curated playlist. Now, you can't hear it right now, but that's okay. You're going to hear a curated playlist. We're going to create an atmosphere so that you have an opportunity to walk around the store, take it in, because these are going to be items that you're not going to find everywhere else in Nova Scotia. The layout of the store and the products that we brought in and the music that we play and where things are positioned throughout the store, it's been purposely curated for that reason.
And when you have a customer from time to time that maybe you don't have what they're looking for and they're frustrated about that, so we call that the sangria test,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And this is essential to getting your Wandering Women approved status, which you've just received. So congratulations. What do you do when you give us some tips to businesses that are trying to get there?
Yeah, you know what? We don't have something. We'll do our best to try to bring it in. Leave us their phone number so that we can get back to them. And if we can't do it, if this is something that we don't carry and we know somebody else does, another business, say here in town, we're going to refer them. We're going to refer them over to a business just down the street. If I'm not here, one of our staff members, we love to refer to other businesses. We think it's important because, as my partner likes to say, because if they're successful, then we're going to be successful, and it's symbiotic and it's reciprocal in the sense that if they hear that we're referring to them, we all win. And when you're a small business in rural Nova Scotia, I think that's what it's all about.
So for a small rural community that is looking to build their tourism industry, especially among the sector of women over 50, what do they need to do to be better able to serve them?
I think be consistent. Be consistent with your opening hours, being consistent with your social media, being consistent in letting them know that your products are available when you have new products, and advertising when you're open, because one of the things that personally drives me crazy, I had never heard of the term ish before. Like, we're open from 10 a.m. to 4-ish. And no offense to the businesses that do advertise this, but if you, for myself, my recommendation is, if you're gonna stay open till a certain time, to the women over 50, we're gonna stay open and try to cater to the people that are here now. Like, it is our summer season, so one of the things that I think we've found really, really helpful, because it's a really small operation, we're open every day from June right until September, because that's when everybody's here.